Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly love messages. These will be from the 24th until the 30th of May. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. Also, these are general love readings, so that means they're not going to resonate with every single person every single week, which is perfectly fine. If it's not resonating with you this week, you still have a couple of options. You can either hit that notification button if you haven't already and then go and check out one of the other tarot readers here on YouTube, or you can stick around with us until the end or fast forward, where I will be doing a 3-card pick a card. That means you can ask any question you like of the universe and get some clarity from the Angel Answers deck. Just wanted to make sure that my camera wasn't about to die. Today we're going to look at your love situation, your feelings, your person's feelings, most likely outcome, romance angel, advice. We are going to do a card from the Soul's Journey lesson cards, where we will ask Spirit what life lesson you need to be focusing on at the moment. And then, as I said, we will finish with a 3-card pick a card. Oh, it just got super cold in here. Okay. And I have full body goosebumps. So I don't know who's visiting, but welcome, as long as you're white light. Oh, it's like icy. Okay. Right. Looks like we are going to have a visitor. So there were some orbs floating around in the readings last week, I'm told. So if you see anything, by all means, just timestamp it. I'll save it to the orb folder. Now, personal readings. You can find, if you feel like you need a personal reading, tower on the bottom here, then you can find all of the details, including how to reach me, down in the description box below. A community service announcement. Please pay attention. I will be pausing readings from the 31st of May for 1 week. That means that you will need to get your readings this week in by the 28th of May. Otherwise, it will be delayed. I'll still take it, but you won't get it in your usual 3 to 5 day turnaround. What I'll do is I'll send you a bit of an indication of when you will get it if you send it after that date, and you can decide if you want to proceed or not. All right, let's go. Gemini. So I don't know what this cold entity is floating around, but if they could move away from me, it's bloody freezing. So I know you don't mean it, but it is super cold. All right, Gemini, please. Love messages, Gemini. Two of Wands. Okay. Decision-making mode, it looks like. What path do I take? What am I going to do? Oh, trying to bring 2. Okay. Not wanting to make a fool of yourself. Okay. One more. We're doing a short read format this week too. There's not enough of me. There's too much to do and not enough Kylie to do it in. So we'll resume normal readings either next week or the week after. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a really very clear reading lineup. So needing to make a decision, not wanting to be made a fool of, but really then taking the bull by the horns and taking some action this week. Let's see what decision we're making. So what is the 2 of Wands, please? What are we considering? What is the 2 of Wands? Love messages for Gemini, thank you. Oh, wow, okay. This is deciding whether to either make an apology or make someone an offer of some description. Okay, cards are wanting to fly out. Could be a Sagittarius that you are referring or dealing with. But this Temperance in reverse tells me that it could actually be an apology because something does need healing. One more, please. So deciding whether or not you should be the one to apologize may even be what we're talking about here, but you don't want to be made the fool. Yeah, okay, because there is some conflict here. So I do feel like this is in relation to an apology. You may even be deciding whether you continue to wait for an apology, because you are walking here and you are walking with purpose. Don't get hung up on the genders. I read them as they appear in the cards. I also know that Gemini is an air sign and this is a fire sign, but that's just how it goes. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands today. So that could be because you have a lot of social activities or a lot going on. You might be really busy at the moment. Queen of Wands, she's got everything, all the balls in the air. But the one thing about the Queen of Wands is she is capable and she gets stuff done. So if you're feeling overwhelmed at the moment, you are in the upright. So don't feel overwhelmed, because you actually can do everything that is being thrown at you. If you were in reverse, that might be a bit sketchy, but you're not. So good. Tell me about the Fool card, please, in reverse. I'm feeling like Queen of Wands in reverse. The Fool card, hence the short reads. Fool card in reverse, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. So you feel like maybe you have been made a fool of in the past. There's something about the past. You're thinking about the past, or tying something to the past where you felt a bit silly in the past, when you maybe did apologize, or you did wait for this person to apologize. Yeah, the Star card in reverse. This is about not being blinded by what you wish was happening and actually being able to see what is happening. You may be dealing with you may be dealing with an Aquarius, also showing the Six of Swords coming through as well. Kind of saying that, look, there is a bit of a journey ahead of you, and even if you do heal this situation, there will still be turmoil before it goes smooth. So you still have some choppy water to navigate through with this person. There's still quite a long healing process to go through, but it is possible. Tell me about the Queen of Wands here, please. Why is she here as the Queen of Wands? Okay. You're trusting your judgment and you're making a decision based on your intuition. Very powerful. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Yeah, wow. Look at these very powerful women. Queen of Wands, who I believe is the most powerful female court card in the deck. You then have the Empress and the High Priestess. Two very, very powerful women in the Major Arcana deck, or Major Arcana part of the deck. Wow. So even if you no matter what gender you are, it does look like you are going to harness your inner feminine qualities. So those powerful feminine qualities, the intuition, the ability to be nurturing and caring and empathetic in a situation, and then taking real action, decisive action based on that. So I feel like you're going to be kind of looking at your inner femininity, which is fine. Everyone has a masculine and a feminine side, and I think this week your feminine side is really going to drive some of the decision and some of the action that you're taking, which is exactly what you want. That is what Spirit is guiding you towards. Yeah, look, you're walking away from things that do not serve you and walking towards something better. Now, what that is entirely up to you. Let's look at the thoughts and feelings, please, for Gemini. Thoughts and feelings for Gemini, please. Wow. Okay, you feel like you're going through a tower. This is quite an experience for you. You may feel like life is just, you feel like you don't have control of the situation. You may feel like you are being manipulated, or someone is being deceiving towards you. This is also a lack of control with the Magician in reverse, and that lack of control is kind of making you feel like the world is falling apart like Henny Penny. So that's in your thoughts and feelings. What's happening with the other Gemini's other person? Their thoughts and feelings, please. Gemini's other person. There's one. Okay. They're kind of wanting to avoid conflict with you at all cost. They really just want this to go away, and for not to talk about it or anything, but you know how some people just want to pretend like nothing's happened? Yeah, they want a new start. They would just want to start again and pretend like this never even happened. There's this element of let's not talk about it. Let's just sweep it under the carpet. They want to sweep things under the carpet and just go back to, happy, passionate opportunities with you. And, maybe wave their wand around, or have you wave your wand around a little bit. You guys can make your own determinations around that. But yeah, they would much rather the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck here, so misalignment between each of you in expectation potentially, but yeah, they just want to smooth things over and to make it all go away. Let's look at the most likely outcome, please. We're taking 3. Most likely outcome, thank you. Look at that High Priestess coming through again. Okay, Gemini, this week you really need to focus on connecting with your intuition, connecting with your inner child, connecting with source. You need to be doing a lot of meditation possibly to do that. We have a flipped card in here. You would not read about it. Okay, so I'm being told that I didn't spend enough time on that King of Wands in reverse in the previous deck. Wow. Okay. All right, so there is a matching pair here. This is a destined connection. I was very much like smacked for kind of rushing through that. And at the time I thought, oh, I know I rushed through that description because it didn't come out. I wasn't dealing a card. It had already flipped. So really wanting to draw attention to, hey, this is a matching pair. They are out of alignment at the moment, but that's okay. So and I did really sense a mismatch in expectations here, which could be just adding to some of the tension that's going on. They want to just swipe things under the carpet and just not have too much discussion about it, whereas you kind of feel like, hang on a second, I don't want to be made a fool of. I want an apology, or I want to be able to make an apology because things are out of balance. And it's almost like that you want a conflict, you want to fight it out, maybe not in the form of a conflict, but you want something to resolve, whereas they just want to not resolve anything and forget that anything's happening. So hopefully, Spirit, that was enough of a description for you. All right, keep going with the most likely outcome, please. Another 2 cards. Most likely outcome for Gemini. I am trying to make these nice and quick because I have had to get through quite a bit today. So I apologize if it feels like I'm rushing. You're still getting the best messages, as you can see, because I will get pulled up if I'm not focusing too much on a message. One more, please. Most likely outcome for Gemini in this situation. Here we go. Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck too. So you really will be tied to your intuition this week, and it's going to be the key to helping you through some of the challenges this week. I think you will be putting some distance between you and this person, and kind of maybe even thinking about cutting it off for a period. With this in reverse, though, it can be a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction. So be careful that you're not just going to be cutting things off without properly thinking them through, because we also have the 7 of Swords here. It's like, I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to tell anyone. It's almost like you're not ready to share the fact that you're cutting things off just yet. I think you'll be keeping that to yourself, or even the fact that you're thinking about it to yourself, because the High Priestess tells me that you're doing a bit of reflecting, you're trying to channel some of that intuition and really going deep, soul searching, looking to spirit, looking to, potentially religion, that sort of thing, to give you some answers. But I don't see you taking action on that with this 7 of Swords. It's all under the table at the moment. Let's go into advice, please. 3 cards for advice, Gemini. Advice for Gemini, 3 cards, please. Oh, yeah. Just move slowly. No snap decisions, Gemini. Just take it slowly. Be balanced, grounded. Think about all of the edges, all sides of the situation like a circle, so you can consider every single point of view around the middle of the situation. Don't be defensive about things. Try and lay down those defenses. One more, please. Be open-minded. Oh, wow, look at this. And yeah, this is about really not getting lost in your own head, Gemini. Gemini, you are an air sign. That means that sometimes you are up in the air, your mind is in the sky, and you're being really asked to come back down to earth, ground yourself, take things slowly, really put your feet into the soil and think carefully about, what do I want long term? What emotional stability do I want? What material stability do I want with that pentacle? So really considering what you want to grow a long term. What are you going to put in the soil to grow long term? All right, let's do a romance angel. Romance angel advice for Gemini. Romance angel advice for Gemini, please. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic love life. Okay, so you may feel, and that's kind of here with this loss of control, you may feel like you are addicted to this person or that you have a codependent relationship. And that may be why you don't want to be made a fool of. That may be why you're thinking about, maybe I just cut this. Also where this defensiveness is. They may have a codependent relationship with you or with each other, because they want to just sweep things under the carpet. They don't want it to be disruptive. This is causing a major tower moment in your life, and they'd like, I'd rather not have a fight about this. I just want us to stay together. So, yeah, you need to obviously consider that. All right, let's see what life lesson Spirit thinks you should be focusing on this week. What life lesson should Gemini be focused on this week, please? What life lesson should Gemini be focused on this week? Okay, failure. Wow. Okay, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Okay. All right. Gemini, life on Earth is full of experiences even. It is good. Oh, let me start this again. Gemini, life on Earth is full of experiences. It is our human brain that views outcomes as good or bad. The soul simply views them as chances to grow. Learn to see the big picture of life instead of the minute. Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve, and the negative connotation of the word failure can prevent you from trying again. You must come to the realization that there's no judgment involved with your soul's lessons. Realize that what you view as a failure is just your soul telling you that there is another path. Embrace the maxim, when one door closes, another one opens. It is a time for you to stop any negative emotional investment you have in the outcome. Revel in knowingness that everything will reveal itself when it is meant to. No matter what, be true to your dream and the creative process. So there you go, Gemini. That is hopefully helpful for you. Let's do a 3-card. Pick a card now. Think of a question you'd like answered. It doesn't need to be in relation to this reading. I'm going to select 3 cards, and whichever card you're most drawn to is the answer to your question. Card number 1, please. Also remember, if you feel like you need a personal reading, you can find all of the details, including how to reach me, down in the description box below. Card number 2. And card number 3. It's quite a long reading, actually, Gemini. All right, let's see. Card number 1, please. If you were most drawn to card number 1, your answer is ask your angels. I have to stress this enough. You have to ask and invite your angels to help you. They need to be asked in order for them to really intervene and help you along your path. If you're most drawn to card number 2, your answer is yes, which is nice. If you're most drawn to card number 3, your answer is whatever you're doing, don't stop, keep going. I've got a weird, I think it's S Club 7, Don't Stop. That song from 1997. So don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. All right, Gemini, that's what I've got for you this week. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. I read all of the comments, respond to as many as I can. Love hearing from you guys. Hopefully I will be speaking to you this time next week. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.